understand.
That whole process hasn't been completed.
I understand. Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I think ladies from.
Yes.
He addressed my issue of just how desperate we are to get something done.
We
Because
understand.
all of you know you cannot operate a business in a construction zone. This man that's buying the building expressed last Tuesday morning that his crew would be in there and that it would be a production, was his term, to get that building down to bare bones. And the thrift store cannot operate. It's not safe for the volunteers, it's not safe for the customers. It's just not practical to try to operate a business in a construction zone, and that's what that's gonna be.
Well,
And he said as soon as he assumed possession, which he projected being October the first, that would begin. So we're looking at, we've got to have something immediately, and for you all to put it on the agenda for a special meeting, if you could do it this week or next week, that's just that many more days that we don't have any way to,
well,
we're just sitting in limbo.
we're required by law to advertise it for so many days, so we couldn't just do it this week or anything.
I'm not saying you can make a decision, but just please don't put it on, table it and then just table it and keep on, and here we'll be at October the first, and we'll be sitting there with nowhere to go. And you see the figures of what this business does for the county, so please take that in consideration and make this a speedy process as possible.
Mr. Chair, from what I heard just a few minutes ago, you're still waiting on some type of decision from the United Methodist Ministries.
That's just a matter of,
But that's still some
it's,
time
we
before.
have to go into step by, chain of command, so to speak. And that, they're not gonna tell us no, because first of all, they don't have any money involved in this move there. The thrift store has to do it on their own.
What is your, excuse me, what is your time frame for that to happen?
The process is going on as we speak. We may know today, no later than next week.
Mr. Chair, would it be possible for us to agenda for the next meeting, and that'll give us enough time to put all the steps in place?
What I was thinking about, the next meeting gonna be, it's gonna be.
That's a
at
big
the
meeting.
courthouse. That's gonna be a big meeting.
No, it's gonna be over here now, Luke, we still got court, we're gonna have to have it here.
Maybe we can have a special meeting.
Well, Mr. Reeves, let me ask you, first of all, the actual sale has not been culminated, has it?
No, sir, we don't have a,
We don't have a sale, but
we don't have a sale, I think you're talking about the blue building.
Bill, yes, sir.
The closing,
We
Right.
don't have any of that yet,
Yeah.
because I think they're still working on financing and that kind
Right.
of thing. I think they expect it to be quick.
Well, I kinda wanna assuage some of your concerns and all, because the sale has not actually been finished, so they can't really begin work on it until we complete that sale, and that won't be long, but, you know,
How long do you project from the time that they actually get their finances or whatever they're waiting on? How long will it be before they would take possession?
Mr. Reeves, you wanna address that?
There's no way to know that just
Yeah.
yet.
You don't have a set time
No,
that, say,
no,
if
ma'am.
you do it today, you got 60 days to take possession?
Well,
No, ma'am.
no.
And I think part of that, determining that date would be somewhat dependent on what y'all need. You
Yeah.
know, if you needed several weeks to move stuff out, you know, and all that, I mean, I think that would.
We can work their sale to accommodate your needs,
Okay.
and we can work with you on that.
Mr. Chairman, if I may, when we met last week, John McCarron was also with us, and
Right.
what we did is we kind of set a timeline, and of course, there's lots of flexibility in this depending on what comes up. But looking at maybe if we can try to move forward to let, the other people have possession come around October first. And even John said that they could stay past even once they had possession if they needed time to get out. But looking at maybe having the building, completely clear by January first. And so that gives us about 6 months to get out. And so, but I appreciate both groups looking, you know, they're eager to try to find a place and working with us. And so I appreciate their sense of urgency on it. But we do have a lot of steps that we need to go through with the blue building. And so there is a lot of things that we need to do, before that.
Right, nothing's gonna happen in the next 2 or 3 weeks, so I don't want any of you to be feeling like you're fixing to be kicked out on the street in the next 30 days. That's not gonna happen. No way it can happen. So, and we will work with you, and like Mr. Kaufman said, it may be January 1st, and I think we can get it, y'all accommodated in a good building and, appropriate building in that length of time. I don't think that'll be a problem. All right, we'll move on. Oh, all right. Mr. Hoyer, we're gonna wait for when we bring that up on the agenda, for you to speak, if that's all right with you.
Yes, sir, that's fine.
Okay. All right, moving right along, I will now, accept, motion for approval of the minutes from regular meeting held on July 24th, as well as approval for the minutes on the special meeting held July 29th of 2019.
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Have a motion?
Second.
Second?
Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
I'd like to make one correction
Right.
on the, regular meeting minutes,
Right.
the last page, where it says Commissioner Moore stated that landfill would be opening a new cell. How would that change? Opening to building?
Of the building.
Yes.
All right, given that correction, to building instead of opening, do I have I'll make that correction, that
Motion still
still stands,
Yes.
second still stands?
Yes.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign, 5-0. All right, constitutional officers, House seat 7 election report from, Mr. Hardy, reference to special election on, the House seat number 7. Hardy?
Yes, sir, yes, sir. Before I go into that, I wanted to, sometimes I tell y'all things because y'all have a platform and people watching, and it's a different group maybe than what we're reaching out to now. But in the last couple of weeks, we've done, processed 3,586 petitions. And just so y'all know, there's 26 petitions, amendment petitions out there that could be done. So what does that mean to y'all or to me? Of those, we've had 764 be rejected. And what we found is the people they passed a new law where if you're collecting them, you have to put your name on there, put some information on there. But let's say Billy fills out a petition for whatever the amendment is. What they're doing is then they're filling out Billy's name and signing his name for the other 4 or 5 petitions that they're collecting money for. So we're trying to get the word out there to people. If you get a letter from us saying your signature doesn't match, or if you feel you didn't sign a petition, let us know. We've started that process and we're reaching out with the state attorney, on this matter. And so, just making everybody aware. But when the special election, let's jump over that. When the special election started, when we first were made aware of it, we came to y'all and asked for $50,000 to cover the upfront cost. Vote Centers is saving us money, but one thing we had to do, we had to send a voter registration card to every single voter in Madison County, which was a pretty good cost. And so when we looked at that, and we looked at some things we had to put in place to be able to do Vote Centers, we really did have a savings if you took that mail out of it. And so we're coming back to the board and we're asking for another $21,254.99. We sent our packet off to the state yesterday for reimbursement, and, just so y'all are aware, some things that aren't reimbursed, like we had to buy some cards for the vote machine because it's a totally different separate, and we keep them for so long. We can't get reimbursed for those kind of things. Anything that we can use in another election, ballot paper, whatever, we sent that packet in yesterday. They say it can be up to 2 years before they'll reimburse us. But we're one of the first ones turning our packet in, so it's first come, first served. So,
Is this part of the, this money you're asking for is part of that reimbursement request?
yes. So if I had to, just looking back at the numbers of the $71,000 on that, I'm gonna say that, just a guess, they're gonna reimburse us about 60,000 of it. Don't quote me on it, we're gonna have to go back and forth and show where, hey, cause it doesn't pay for full-time employees, but where, hey, here's where we had to bring these people in just for that election, those kind of things. But we sent, the boxes that we sent yesterday were about 5 inches thick of paper of everything that they're gonna need, so.
Mr. Attorney, do you have an itemized list of those expenses?
Yes.
Like we, at least court get a copy of it so we can have it.
Yes. I read it, and if he wants that copy of all that mess that we, or that stuff we sent them, we'll send it on the junk drive or something. It's not worth printing it out.
Would you like a, say the itemized list? Not a question, just wanna make sure we know what it is. Done. All right, I will, entertain a motion for consideration.
Motion.
Second.
Motion second to approve the $21,254. All those in favor?
Hard question is,
Yes.
where are you gonna
Well, let's quit.
transfer the money from?
Mr. Clerk, you got an answer for that?
We can transfer from, the general fund reserve, to the fiscal constraint reserve. It's just gonna come from the reserve now.
Can we go general fund?
And that's what I can come from the reserve.
You can't do general fund?
We can do that.
So does this reimbursement come back to the general fund?
I would say so.
I was about to, yeah, it comes, if we take it out, yeah, we could take it out of general fund, I would assume we're gonna put it back to general fund.
I guess 2 years down the road.
Well, I said by law, they have to have it by 2 years, but what happened, the sad thing is, this legislative